Damn, I wonder if she's a MILF.
What?
I think we went over this, Chase. You can't even call them that anymore. They're just your peers.
I'm not that old.
You are.
I mean, even if they're the same age, they're still mothers.
They're not a MILF until they're over 35. That's my rule.
Pushing the goalpost.
No, it's not.
Sunk cost fallacy.
No, I legitimately don't think you can be considered a MILF until you're over 35.
What does the M stand for?
Mother.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, I don't consider you a MILF unless the child is like 5 or older.
That's still a child. They're still a mother.
It's a toddler before they can like go to kindergarten. Then it becomes a
They're
child.
still a mother.
A mother to a
If-
toddler, not a child.
If it does,
Oh
it doesn't
my
count
God, you're
because
just
they
coming
didn't
up with
have a child that
excuses.
died.
To make
No one's
yourself
not
not feel old.
excuses. I believe this when I was 16.
Y'all
Like,
Yeah,
had
and
to
you were
hear
dumb
a
back then.
thwomp.
Right.
One of my friends, when we were 16, he was talking to like a 22-year-old, and he's like, "Damn, she a MILF, bro." And I'm like, "The fuck she is?
That's
She's a
not a
fucking
MILF,
slut
that's
with a
a-
child."
That's a case, is what that is.
I mean, a 20-year-old with a child, like, they're over the age of 18, they could literally be married and have a child
If
with
you
someone.
have a kid before the age of 21, you're a slut.
No, you just know what you want.
So as long as you got pregnant after 19, they can be considered.
I just go by definition.
I'm just fucking worried. You have a kid.
Okay,
You're
okay,
a mom.
right? So here's the thing, right? Say a woman never has kids her entire life, right?
Mhm.
That
And
wouldn't
she's
be a
80
MILF.
years old.
That wouldn't be a gilf. That would be nothing. That's just a woman.
I think
That's
like
what we
there's
would
like an
consider a
age
cougar.
progression, right? There's like age ranges, right? You have like cougar, which is like 40 to 50, MILF, which is 30 to 40. Then
It
you
wouldn't
have
be a MILF.
any woman can be a MILF, regardless of kid.
No.
No.
It's quite literally in the term itself.
Mother.
Yes,
I
but a
would
motherly
fuck.
age. A motherly age.
You just said a child isn't a child because of its age and it's considered a toddler. That's like saying that water isn't water in Mexico because they call it aqua.
Right.
No, because it's not a child, it's a toddler.
Oh my God, it is a kid. It is a something that two people, yeah, fuck you. That two
Chase
people
got
came
too into
to
it,
each other,
Springtrap walked
discharged
right up
around
on
each
us.
other, made life, and it came out of the woman's fucking coochie
Yes,
cat.
as what?
Okay,
As what? An
as a
infant,
kid,
not a
as-
child.
As a kid, as a child, that is her child.
No,
His
no,
child.
there's stages.
No.
You
it is
go
a
from an
child.
infant to a
It does not
toddler
matter.
to
It is
a
a
child
child.
to a kid.
No.
Yes,
no,
then to a preteen.
No.
Then to a teen.
You are putting too many labels on what should not have a label. Is
If
what's
you're
going
Catholic-
on.
If you're
You
Catholic,
have to
you
put these labels.
You don't.
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go fucking kill a teenager. Because age doesn't matter.
What?
Like, you know, like...
What? What? That's not that's not at all what's being said, you fucking schizo.
Chase, you're not very smart right now.
Oh, sure. If I can't call a toddler a child, I'm just gonna go kill a teenager.
Right.
Yeah, that's like
What the fuck? I'm over here trying to collect spice, and I hear, "Oh yeah, I'm
These
just gonna go
labels
kill a
have to exist
teenager."
for a reason.
No, we don't need labels on everything. Even refer to them as their age. A 13-year-old would be what? A label.
18.
Yeah, a label.
It's not a label.
It is a fucking label. That is the definition of a fucking label. It is something being used to describe something in a group. That is a label. What do you mean?
When it's like literally the thing they are.
That's a label.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like that would fundamentally like change math forever if we got
No,
rid of
the
like. Yes,
What
it
the fuck
would.
does labels have to do with math?
Yeah. Okay. Like, I can't say 15 is a number in the teens because it's like.
It is a.
It's a
It
labeling.
has
I'm like fucking like
that is a
shaming
label.
math.
That is a group.
And they happen to fall into that group.
Yeah, a group.
Okay, hear me out, right?
No, I'm not
right,
hearing. No, you're making no sense.
If I put you into like say there's an
If you were
African
to put me
American
with
gentleman,
other
right?
what?
And I say he is a black fellow, that is not a label. Like if I called him
That is
like
a
a
label.
fucking,
You are labeling
That is a
him.
label.
it is not.
Yes, the fuck it is.
How is it not?
I mean, to a blind person. he's
Yeah,
just
ask
another
yourself your
person.
own question. How is it not a label? You fucking
No,
dumbass.
if I just automatically assumed like he was an asshole because he was black, that's putting a label on him.
No, he's calling you an
No,
asshole,
you
not the
labeled
black
him
man.
by calling him a black
It's a
man.
label.
You're lagging. Shut up.
Chase, even if they're correct, they're still labels, you dumbass.
A label's not saying you're wrong. A label is just what you are doing is called.
What's
You're
wrong
putting
with
a
that
label on
then?
something. Not everything needs one.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If you go into a grocery store and go to buy a pepperoni pizza and there's no label on it, and you just grab one and you come home
Two
disappointed.
completely different kinds of labels.
No.
Yes.
Fucking a label's a label, apparently. It's all labeling, according to you.
You're a fucking label. Shut your fucking mouth.
I think like advocating for any kind of genocide is actively frowned upon.
I
Chase.
didn't say genocide.
You said we should kill
Yeah, but not all of them.
You said you were gonna kill a teenager, so yeah, you're admitting to
No, don't
wanting
put a
to commit
label on 'em.
genocide.
That's bad, apparently.
Yeah.
Don't label it as a teenager.
You did though.
No, what
the
we
fuck
said.
is happening?
You labeled
Why
it.
did I join
Actually,
this
no one
thing?
said the word
What the
teenager
hell?
until you did. You
I'm
labeled it.
regretting life choices.
You
I'll
just
label it
said
as
was
I hope you-
18.
Shut the fuck up. I hope you die.
Why do you have to Why do you have to specify? Couldn't you
Why do you
just
have to
say
be a
just
bitch?
said you were
Why do you
gonna
have to be a
kill a
bitch?
person?
Why do you have to be a bitch?
You could have just said I said I was gonna kill a person.
No,
you didn't have to specify
yourself.
teen.
You
yourself
specified.
said teenager.
Yes, I did, and then you go and do it, and then you put the
No,
blame
I
on.
I'm moving you
quoted
for
you.
death.
Ed,
If we go and
What
rob
the
a bank together-
schizophrenia is happening right now?
If me and you go and rob a bank together, and halfway through, after you've already took a bunch of money, you're like, you know what, this
Oh,
is
so I'm the one
wrong."
that did it.
No, we.
No, you said you.
Let's
That's
say
the
Why
exact-
are you exclusive?
Because that's exactly what you just said.
No.
Yes, you tried to call me out for fucking.
The same thing I did.
No, I
That
quoted
you
you.
called me bad
I
for.
quoted you.
No.
I said you said that you were gonna kill a teenager. I just quoted what you said, dickhead.
You both raised very interesting points.
Chase just likes arguing for the sake of arguing. He'll defend
I
a
do too. I
point.
get that from my mother.
Like he's probably realized his whole argument is retarded.
It's
He's
just fucking
rage
stupid.
quitting.
I legitimately believe the things I do, but like I'm not like pressed
I
about
genuinely don't, cause like I just said, you're stupid.
Valid.
it. No, but like we have to
The education
categorize
system
these
failed
things,
you.
right?
You're being mansplained by a bitch with a 2.3 GPA in high school.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna argue with somebody who had a higher GPA than you?
Oh no.
Because I'm right.
You just wanted to argue semantics to argue semantics. Like,
But no, like here's the thing, right? If you don't put things into categories, then like when like the time comes for
I'm
discrepancy.
gonna end this right now. You are the problem. Shut up.
Okay, a person walks into a
Oh
bar.
my god.
Actually, it's not a bird; it's a hatchling, so they're two completely different species.
when you
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying with kids.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
When you're applying for a job, do you think you should have to put your race down?
No.
No.
Exactly. And you don't need to categorize
But you
everything.
have to be over
Exactly.
the age to like
What?
apply for a job.
That's not what's being said. Oh my god.
Is it Michael Myers?
I hope this is a fucking Tombstone Myers and you're just dead at 5. Wait, did he leave? Oh no, did he leave you? I can't.
But no, like if somebody goes
No,
into like
no.
a job where they have to be like 18 or older to work
fuck
like
me.
heavy machinery or whatever, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you your age because that would put a label on you.
That's not what was being said in that moment.
Yeah, this is not the correct context for your argument.
This is the same
Right.
argument I was
No,
using.
the fuck it's not.
What are you on about?
Why are we trading?
We're so good. We're so good.
I don't feel
Never
like you're
mind.
good.
No, leave him
Yeah,
be.
you're
Leave him
good
for
as
dead. Leave
fuck.
him for dead. That was the plan from the beginning.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. I about abandoned my own plan. Damn. Okay.
Oh shit, where's the exit?
I think we left the wrong one for dead.
You know the bot headed straight for the gate.
I'm sorry, I'm so bad.
I'm looking at a cat with a cone on their head.
You can't call it that. That's a label.
It is a cat.
You're
That is
grouping
a
it in with other
species. That's not a
You're grouping
label.
it in with other cats.
That is a species, not a label. You fucking dipshit.
I
Because
want
we
its
don't
genetic
know.
sequence so we can individualize it and it doesn't fall into a specific group.
I'm gonna find where you live.
Good.
I'm sitting over here playing Dune, wondering what the fuck is going on, man.
I'm playing the game with them and I'm doing the same.
I'm actively in the conversation. I don't know where we went.
Brother, what the fuck?
And I have to talk with him every day.
I'm so sorry for you. I hope they find a cure.
Right. Right. I think someone's dealt with too much brain rot.
What do you mean?
He's taken a few too many smacks on the back of the head, if you know what I'm saying.
Not enough.
I mean, he did get he did get the shit knocked out of him with a shovel.
That was the catalyst.
And we would headbutt each other just randomly.
Yeah, I got hit
and
on
get
top of my
headaches.
head with a baseball bat, but you don't see me bitching.
I'm not either. He's saying it for me.
But you would've if you
No,
didn't.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would've.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, now you're just starting shit.
Yeah.
He knew he was wrong 10 minutes ago.
I have been correct this whole time.
Cope.
Why the fuck do
No,
we keep
you
getting
haven't.
this fucking place?
To be a MILF, you have to be a motherly
No,
age.
no. Yeah, a
Swear
mother.
to
A mother. No matter how old the child is, that's a mother.
Yes, it's still a mother, but you have to be a motherly age.
No?
No,
19 is not a
No!
motherly age.
Do they have a kid?
But you're
Yes.
still a mother.
Then they're a mother.
you are a teen mother.
Yeah, why are you putting the label teen on it? I thought that was bad.
Oh my
huh?
fucking god, dude! I'm gonna kick his ass.
I mean, I don't consider an 18-year-old
Why do
with
you
a kid a
put
mother.
teen
I'm
in
gonna
front of
kick
it?
your fucking ass.
Why do you have to put teen in front of it? Because it's not a motherly age.
You still put the fucking age in front of the people you wanted to murder.
Dude, fucking. When I'm talking about a 30-year-old woman, I don't say she's a motherly mother.
Yes, you do.
Why do you have to say a teen mother?
Chase, I am 21 years old. I am still my mother's child. Even at the age
No
of 21.
shit.
Okay then. God, I don't like
Mom and
you
Dad are
right now.
fighting again.
I mean, to be fair, I don't consider an 18-year-old with a kid a MILF either.
It's that first letter. What does the M stand for?
I mean,
Yeah,
under
no.
she technically fits the description, but I don't view her as that because, to me, she's just too young to be seen in that way.
Because she's not a motherly age.
Oh my fucking god! If we didn't fucking
running
come up with
circles.
the label,
You loop better in this conversation than you do the killers.
I mean, technically they are right.
Yes, on the technicality, but like, as a civilization, we don't
fuck
view
the
it that way.
civilization. It's fucked us over and over again.
Like social studies, we had to learn that in school. It exists for a reason. Like the group
Hey,
collective
dickhead.
exists for a reason.
I had a
I'll be in my dead.
school.
I'll be
It
cold in
failed
my
me.
dead hard grave
Fuck
before I
that.
recognize a teenager as a MILF.
Yeah, dude. Fucking like, you don't like look at like, okay, say a woman has a baby
a
at
group of people.
16, right?
The label.
A fucking one that exists in the realm of science. Fucking women exist
No,
as
that
like
would be
a
female.
collective. What?
That would be
Okay,
wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though my answer is technically incorrect, I don't view or like a MILF is anybody over the age of 25, in my opinion, regardless of having a child or not.
Okay to have wrong opinions.
See, that's what I'm talking about because
E-
they're at a
even
motherly
though-
age.
Even though it's technically not the correct answer, I'm gonna go grab that spice. Even though it's technically
I'm just out of
not
the
correct,
conversation because I'm losing brain cells and I've already lost way too many to stay in this fucking conversation.
Okay, but hear me out. If a,
No,
if a-
no,
if a-
I'm not.
She is on the council, but I do not recognize it.
see, you're pussing out. That means I won.
No, I'm not pussying out. I'll smack the fuck out of you. Never say that to me again.
I don't know if you're still there, Lorena, but I'm glad you finished
They
listening. to me.
just talked. They said they're getting so loud it's cutting them out. Yeah, Salem, when you like
I don't
started,
care.
like,
I don't care. I don't care. Shut up.
I'm not even like
I don't care. I don't care. I do not fucking care. Shut up.
I'm just I can't even be friendly towards you now.
No, no, you've pissed me off. You've made me really fucking mad. It took you 5 seconds to piss me off. Shut up.
I thought you weren't though.
It took you
said
5
weren't
fucking
earlier.
seconds to piss me off again. Shut up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If it were up to me and not against my morals, you would be dead on that hook.
Well, I appreciate that, you know, you still considered it.
It's not me considering, it's my fucking the wiring in my brain. I have morals,
So you still like me?
unlike some people.
We're still friends.
Are we? You answered that question.
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Wrong.
You think fucking with a Latin woman is
There's
a good
always
way to
ways
keep
to
it right?
reprimand things, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
How so?
I'll DoorDash you flowers.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
I'll DoorDash yo asshole my tongue. I got express delivery on that thing.
No, it's just hearing the exact same shit, just worded differently, that was pissing me off. That's all it was.
I was about to bring in a new point.
Yeah, and it would have been a previous point you've already made, just fucking reworded, and it was gonna piss me off even further.
No, it was gonna be the same point squared. Like there was gonna be new-
Literally.
Like there was a new introductory there. It was gonna be exponential, like it built upon itself. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. Like I do believe what I'm saying.
That's
but,
the
like,
Well, I
issue.
don't, so shut the fuck up.
I wasn't gonna continue on. I was just saying.
believe what I was saying.
Because they're dead.
But we were
It's not a
strolling through
subject
the park.
matter.
We're off the grass. We're on the sidewalk now, right? Like we can
Yeah,
talk
we're not
about
on the sidewalk.
You're still on the ground.
If
We
we're on the
don't.
sidewalk, put me in the middle of the road so I can get run over by a truck,
Right.
please.
Like, get me the fuck out of here.
Like the fucking road's right there. Where's the truck? Get like
I'm saying, like, express delivery me off of the mortal plane right now.
You see, Salem isn't human anymore. She's a red mist, therefore not human.
Exactly.
I still feel like that's a label.
Let me grab my fucking keys.
No. No. No.
That go face.
It's a pinhead.
Boy,
What?
that is the
I only saw-
Cinnabite.
I only saw a white head on a black torso.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you just labeled him.